Hey, this is Greg McAfee, and welcome to the Greg McAfee Show. Now let's get started. Number 7, it drives customer loyalty. Boy, who doesn't want loyalty? It's hard to find loyalty today. It drives customer loyalty. Customers feel valued when you thank them. Boy, just a thank you. Thank you. Here's what I used to say. I was out in the field all the time. Here's what I used to say. Here's what I tell people I used to say. Thank you for choosing us. There were 548 other companies you could have chose. Thank you for calling us, choosing us, calling us, using us. Thank you. Thank you for just spending your money with us. Thank you. Boy, we take that for granted. We take that for granted. We take our phone ringing for granted. It used to be, when we were a smaller office, it used to be every time the phone rang, I would yell out before they answered it, opportunity. Opportunity. Because every phone call is an opportunity. Because I'm thankful for every single phone call. And even today, I am thankful for every single phone call. And I've been doing this 34 years. It causes, when you're thankful, it causes repeat business. You know, I was joking about being average. On the being average one, I was joking about they need you more than you need them. You need your customer more than they need you. They can choose. They can call anybody else. You can't. Hold on to those customers. Take care of them. Thank them. And lastly, boy, this is important. It cultivates a personal growth. Thankful thinking cultivates personal growth. On a personal level, gratitude could lead to more of a fulfilled and content life. And I'm talking to a lot of business owners out there who need a content, solid life. Because your team knows right now you don't have one, and it's showing in your leadership. So be more thankful. Quit thinking about you. Quit buying the boats and the cars and everything else that goes along with that. And there's nothing wrong with those when you have the right perspective of everything else first. But when they see you buying the boats and they see you not giving them increases, that's a complete turnoff. You don't appreciate them. You're not showing gratitude. It's all about you. Not good, not healthy at all. All this Lamborghini crap that came down the pike lately of these business owners buying them. Get a life. Get a life. Nothing wrong with a Lamborghini. But most of the people who buy one don't need it yet. And they probably financed it anyway. All right, cultivating personal growth also helps you recognize your achievements and valuing others over everything else. That's extremely powerful, folks. That's extremely powerful. I wrote this quote this week thinking about this podcast. Grateful business owners don't just count profits. We make our blessings count, and that's why we lead the pack in success. Because the most successful businesses that I know are run by people who care and who are thankful for their team, their suppliers, and their customers. Grateful business owners don't just count profits, and profits are important. And right now, with these 7 hot days, we're killing it in that area. Thank God. But we make our blessings count. And that's why we lead the pack in success. I don't know. I get frustrated by so many people who say they want to be a success, but they don't want to put any effort towards it. They just want it to come to them one day. One day, I'll own my own business and be successful. No, you won't. One day, you own your own business and go out of business. Like a large, very, very, very large portion of people do, because they don't know what it takes to run a business. They don't know what it takes to show gratitude and be thankful. It's all about them. That's why they started the business anyway. The people who started a business to help other people get what they want are the most successful people you'll ever see. The most successful people you'll ever see. And you can define success any way you want, okay? Because they are into it. They are into providing a service. And when you provide a good service, you will prosper all the way to the bank, okay? And it's normally not all about you. Being decisive allows us to make choices quickly, eliminating hesitation, and it gives us a competitive advantage. We're going to talk about many things here, but sense of urgency is in our vocabulary here at McAfee. We have a sense of urgency like no other. We get to people fast. We make decisions fast. We install faster. We run service calls fast without cutting corners or missing a beat. It's a sense of urgency. We have it. It's inbred in us from day one. I'm the breeder. I didn't like people to wait. I don't like to wait, so I didn't like to make people wait. So we figured out how to do things quickly and still do them right. So we have a sense of urgency. Remember today, it used to be that the big eat the small. Today, it's the fast eat the slow. You've got to be fast. Things are faster than they've ever been. Microwaves are faster than they've ever been. Computers are faster than they've ever been. Phones are faster than they've ever been. Why do you think you can continue to be slow and stay in business? Why do you think you can be slow and stay competitive? You can't. You'll either go out of business or you'll be average, okay? And let me tell you something. Quick decisions making enhances efficiency has a lot to do with don't overanalyze. Grant Cardone, billionaire. One of the things he says all the time is, I don't overanalyze. I don't have time to overanalyze. I make a decision. When you start overanalyzing, you get the analysis paralysis. And it increases anxiety. It slows you down. It slows you down from making future decisions. Here's my philosophy here at McAfee. I tell it from a delivery driver all the way up to my VP of operations. Make a decision, right or wrong, but make a decision. Don't overanalyze it. Make a decision, right or wrong. Go with your gut. If it's wrong, we'll figure it out. Most of the time, it's right. Go for it. If you're overanalyzing things, it's not going to go well, okay? It's not going to go well. Number 2, clarity in vision. Clarity in vision. Decisiveness helps clarify your goals and vision. When you're decisive, you can see things. You can see a little bit farther ahead. When you've got the analysis paralysis going on, your vision's blurred. It's causing delays. It's causing questions. I don't have time for questions. All right, let me stop there, because some of you are going to say, oh, so you just make random decisions? No, I think them through. And then I make the decision. I don't overanalyze it. So decisiveness helps clarify your goals and your vision. And then stick with your decision. Go for it. You're an entrepreneur. Most of you are listening here. You're an entrepreneur. You're a business owner. You're a leader. Go for it. Stick to it. Go. You know what that does for you? It enhances your creativity and makes those next decisions even easier. We all have tough decisions to make. We're not going to sit around and compare how tough our decisions are. They're all tough. The first time you make that decision, it's extremely tough. The second time you make it, it's easier. Okay? I just want to ask you this. How bad do you want success? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want success for your family? How bad? Most people don't think about the next generation because they're too worried and thinking about themselves. That's the problem. It's all about me. I'm personally thinking about not just the next generation, but the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. Because I'm establishing a legacy that goes on and on and on as long as it can go on. As long as my generations will continue it to go on, it will go on. It will become stronger and bigger. And personally, I have a goal. I have a goal of what my net worth will be with all these things in that circle. And I want a net worth that puts me in the 1 percentile of America. Net worth. 1 percentile. I love that 1 percentile. It's a goal. Right now, I might be in the top 5. Might be. I want to be in the top 1. I want to be in the 1 per se. There's going to be a lot of people worth a lot more than me, but they're in the top 1. Okay? So it's just a goal. If you don't have these things, how can you play the long game goal? How can you have strategies for lasting success? Get off of today. Get off of worrying about today and what's in it for me, and think about tomorrow and the next day and the next year and the next decade, century, who knows? All right. So you may have heard this before, but Eric Thomas, and I'm going to play about a minute and a half of his video here. When you want to succeed as bad as you want breath, then you'll be successful. When you want to succeed as bad as you want air, you'll be successful. Let's watch this.
It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? He told the guru, I want to be on the same level you are. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He liked the beach. I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit. The old man grabs his hand, said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he like, this guy crazy. I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? I said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool.
Okay, that's powerful. That's powerful. And the long-term game matters. When you want to breathe, as bad as you want success, as bad as you want the long game to win, you'll be successful. Adapt and overcome. Don't prepare each minute of every day. Put list making off for a day. Relax. Take it in as it comes. Trust your own mind and your own instincts. Not everything has to be planned. Don't overthink things. Grant Cardone said, I just don't overanalyze. And then embrace chaos. as it comes. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know, if you run a business, there are times you're going to have chaos. Embrace it. Take it in as it comes. Learn to adapt, overcome. Okay. And then start today. Don't put it off. Start today. Make it happen. And lastly, if you're going to stand apart and thrive uniquely in life and business, you've got to have an authentic advantage. What does that mean? Well, it's an unapologetic self-expression that fosters trust and loyalty and creates a loyal following. I mean, who doesn't want that? As people are drawn to you for being genuine, customers love genuine companies, genuine owners, real people, and have that one-of-a-kind perspective and approach. And what does that mean, authentic advantage? Well, you've got to share your values with your team. They have to know what you believe in. I'm coaching a couple companies right now, and the team just doesn't know the owner, and the owner just doesn't know the team, and you can't work that way. It makes it very frustrating. They don't know expectations. They don't know where the customer stands, all those types of things. You've got to share your values, and you also have to share your passion. You know, your team wants to know what you believe in, what you support, what you buy into, who you are. And remember that not everything has to be perfect. Perfection can destroy a company sometimes. I mean, you know, Vince Lombardi said we strive for perfection and we hit excellence along the way. And that's great. So do we. But we know we're not perfect. We know we make mistakes. We make mistakes a lot. We're wrong a lot. I'm wrong a lot. Just be real. Just be real. Be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. Don't go visit another company and then come back and try to be like them. That doesn't get you anywhere. Just be you. Be you, do what you do best, and let your team see that. Let your team see you're authentic. Let your team see that you're human. Let your team see you make mistakes. And don't be so hard on them when they make mistakes. And embrace the journey. This is not a race. I just told someone today, it's not a race to see how fast you can get to a certain number. It's not a race. The first year, the slower growth you have, the more likely you'll be around next year and then following year. If you're racing, fast growth will take you under faster than lack of capital. It's been proven time and time again. It's not a race. It's a journey. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy each day. Learn each day. Learn from each day. You know, Steve Jobs said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Live your own life. Do your own thing. Come up with your own culture in your business. Be unique. You know, it's all about thriving uniquely in life and business in order to stand apart. Be unique. Your team will appreciate that. They will like working there, and they will stick longer if you're unique, if you're your own person, if you're your own company. And it just matters.